how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zone Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading. So in this reading we're going to be looking at the question, does your person still care about you? Do they still care about this connection? So if that is the question on your mind, then this is the reading for you. So all I need you to do is choose one of these three piles. We have group 1, 2 and 3. So go ahead and make your choice, but take as long as you need. Feel free to pause the video here. Just make sure you're nice and relaxed. Use your gut instinct and your intuition to lead you to the pile for you. And once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is also down below. Okay, so let's jump on ahead into your reading. Click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Okay, group number 1, let's take a look at, does your person still care? Okay, do they care about you? Do they care about this connection? So, you were drawn to the opalite crystal. Let's see what else is coming through. We'll look at the Lover's Oracle first. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Okay. Starbather, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. The void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Abundance. And power. Ooh. Okay. But even look at the contrast here from like the dark and the light. That's interesting. Wow. Okay. So I definitely feel like your person cares. Okay. I can say that straight out of the gate here. Okay. Your person certainly cares because I don't see that there is indifference here. Okay. If there was indifference, then yes, we would see, okay, they don't seem to be that bothered by this. Okay. But they clearly are because I see provocation coming through, okay, with power. Like this is a very powerful connection and like you provoke each other in some way. So you may resonate with this being a twin flame or a karmic connection. You don't have to, okay, it's whether or not you choose to label it in that way, but that's just what came to me. And I'm definitely seeing a lot of mirroring going on here, but also a lot of yin and yang, okay, the masculine, feminine, the complementing energies, the polarity, the light and the dark. So that's why it feels almost like a roller coaster type of feeling. Like this person feels really, really high, but also really, really low. Okay, when they think about you, when they connect with you. So I definitely feel like you trigger this person on a range of levels, emotionally, mentally, and I feel physically. Okay, I sense that there is a really strong physical attraction, okay, a magnetic attraction between the two of you that feels reciprocal. Even though we're looking at whether your person still cares, it feels, I mean, you must care somewhat, otherwise you wouldn't be watching the reading, but it feels like you're on a kind of similar level to one another. But it may be that you're on like you're in the same book, okay, like you're writing the same story in some way, but you're on different chapters. Because it might be that they're going through a really low period, okay, and you're going through a really high period, or vice versa. But it definitely feels like they're needing to take some kind of a break here with the void and then this star bathing. So I sense that they feel like there needs to be some space between the two of you, okay, because of all of this intensity, the power. Okay, you do have a hold over them, group 1. Okay, I don't know whether you realize this or not, but you do. It's a powerful hold. It's intense. I'm picking up Aries and Scorpio energy here. So you may resonate with those signs. Your person may do in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. But it feels like they're trying to honor what they feel is best right now. Okay, maybe by having this space, maybe they feel like that's the best thing to do. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But that's the sense that I get, that they feel like this is what needs to happen, okay, for the health of your connection. But I almost get the sense that they see you as the full package. Okay, like they really see all the amazing qualities that you have. Okay, and it's almost like they want everything that you have, but maybe it's almost like it's too much. Like there's almost too much of a level of perfection, and that may make them feel like they're pressurized, okay, to be perfect in some way. And not to say that you're pressurizing them, but this, I feel, is internalized pressure. Like they're feeling the pressure. Now, for some of you, you may resonate with it. Maybe you have put some pressure on them, and that's not a good or a bad thing. It is what it is. Okay, but if you know in your heart and your mind that you haven't been pressurizing them, then just know that this is where they are within themselves. Okay, they may be a perfectionist, getting some Virgo energy now. And it may be that they always strive for perfection, but the thing is, with perfection, there's no such thing. There is no such thing as perfection. So it's like they're striving for something that is unattainable. Okay, 1 second. I just need a bit of coffee. Okay. Yeah, let's have a look at the let's look at the tarot cards now. Let's see what's coming through. Do they still care? I mean, we know they still care, but let's get some more information about that. Do they still care? And it may be because that they're being very quiet with you right now. That might be why you're wondering if they still care, okay? But they definitely do. I just see them, even in this image, this person is laying down, like they're stargazing or starbathing. So I just feel like they're, just lying down on the connection, but they're also... There's a hope there, I feel, with them. There's a hope that things could work out, like almost like wishing upon a star. So it might even be that they're trying to manifest things. So let's see. Do they still care? What can you tell us about their level of care? Okay, so we've got the Lovers reversed. Temperance. The Hierophant. I mean, the Magician reversed. 4 major arcanas here. That's a lot. That's a lot of karmic external energy here. So let's just see one more. Knave of Wands here. Okay. Yeah, again, they still care, absolutely, because we've got the Lovers here. And it doesn't matter whether the Lovers comes out reversed or upright in terms of showing somebody cares. The fact that it's come through shows, okay, or it nicely accompanies the beginning messages here, or the oracle messages. So they definitely care, and this is why it's giving me that twin flame, okay, because Lovers is like the twin flame connection, the roller coaster, the choice that you choose to be together, okay, or you choose to feel the way that you do. Like they choose to still be in love with you or something. Like they're definitely crazy about you. They are. But it does show that there is this split, okay, or this separation. So, again, this might be why you're wondering if they still care, because, I definitely see the split here. But I see them just like seeking to find peace, okay, seeking to find balance. They feel in some way that there was this lack of moderation in your relationship. There was something that was too much, which makes sense with those messages of power and intensity. So maybe that they felt like it was all too much for them. It was all too hot to handle, I just heard. And then the Hierophant. This is about doing something unconventionally. Okay, the Hierophant upright is Taurus. Okay, actually, let me go through the signs. We've got Gemini, we've got Sagittarius, Taurus, and we've got some fire sign energy there. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again. But the Hierophant reverse, I tend to see sometimes as Aquarian energy, because, if the Hierophant is upright, this is about doing things in a traditional way. If it's reversed, it's doing things in a non-traditional or unconventional way. So it may be that they feel like there's some element of rebellion here in this connection, or like they're like fighting against it, or they're rebelling. So again, if they felt like too much pressure, again, whether from you or from themselves, it's like they rebel against that. Okay, they don't want to feel like they're having to talk, what's the word? Not own up to something, but I don't know, like ask permission. I know that's a really strange one. Maybe you get it, group 1, but something about asking permission, like they don't want to feel like they have to ask permission for something. Strange. But this also can show like this lack of conventional commitment, okay? Like they may not be seeking something that seems conventional with the two of you, okay? And then next, with the Magician and then the Knave of Wands there is some game playing here. I do feel like there's some element of manipulation that's going on here. So again, they definitely care, because they wouldn't try to be manipulating this situation or you if they didn't care. Okay, so they definitely care. Is it a healthy level of care? Well, that's up for debate. I'm just being open and honest here. I don't know if it's the healthiest type of love, or just whether it's you're in the healthiest place with each other. Something just seems a little bit amiss, and a lot of it seems to be behind the scenes. And I just see your person, flitting in and flitting out, like being hot, being cold. And that again is coming through with that roller coaster, where there are these intense highs, these lows, or these, periods where you're so close to one another, where you're physical and, you're like two peas in a pod, you can't separate. And then the next, it's like they're gone, they've disappeared, they've gone cold. And I just sense that there's, some selfish behavior coming through from them on their side. Okay, like they're, thinking very much about, what they want, whereas they're not really considering your feelings in this. And again, it's not to say they don't care, but in their own way, they care, but they are not caring about their actions and how they affect you, which they should, in order to have a healthy and stable relationship with them. Okay, now this might change. Okay, this is what I'm picking up right now, and just remember that with these readings, especially when there are sort of a what's going on now reading, whether it's mine or anyone else's, the current energy, these are the current energies. This could very well change in 2 hours from now. It could change in 2 days, 2 months, who knows. Feelings are malleable, they're fluids. Okay, because if you think about the element of water, which is connected to our emotions, it flows like a river. It never stays in the same place. Okay, it's always moving and always changing. So, this very well could change, and most likely will change, whether for good or for bad. Again, will be up to, your own interpretation, or, I can always do an extended version of this reading at some point to see where things are going to go. Let me know in the comments if you want to know like a next 3 months or something, like with your person. I don't know. Let me know. Okay, so let's look at the fishbowl messages now. Okay, do they still care? Or what other messages can you tell us about their feelings for you and what's going on there? Almost there. Emotionally avoidant. Long lasting. Move forwards. No entry. Okay. Relationship to fear. Choices. Success. Generator. Listen to the signs. Oh, I just had a couple actually jump out there. Let's see. We've got Hermit. And then we've got May. Oh, and I'm getting goosebumps with May. So I don't know if that's something is going to change through May. I mean, we're at the end of May now. We've only got a few days left. Okay, as I'm recording this, I believe it's the 24th. Yeah, so about another week. And because this is a timeless reading, okay, it doesn't matter when you're watching this. Obviously, I'm recording this. So I feel like it's going to be within the month, okay, that you're in currently. Okay, for some of you, it might be the next May. Okay, that something changes. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is, within the next week, within the next 7 days. Again, because we're at the end of May, so that something's going to transform during that time. Or you're going to receive some kind of information or acknowledgement from them. Okay, you're going to find you have more clarity here. because we also have listen to the signs. Okay, I actually feel like group one that you are receiving signs about this person. Like you're receiving signs maybe from them telepathically. But I also feel like maybe you're receiving signs from the universe about this whole connection, where it's headed, or, what's for your highest good. Okay, so definitely pay attention to the signs that are coming through. These can come in so many different forms. It could come in the form of birds, okay? Seeing a particular bird that maybe is unusual, in your local area, or seeing, a repeating bird at a particular time of day, or seeing, repeating numbers, hearing their name. There could be a million signs. I'm not going to go through it because that would be an endless reading. But there's many, many signs I feel like are coming through here. And now it might be that you're ignoring some of them. And maybe you're meant to do that currently. I don't know. I just feel like that message is for you. Now, it might also be that they are receiving signs as well about you. Okay, they're having reminders about you. But I definitely feel like that message is for you, regardless of whether that's, whether that's going on with them as well. Okay, let's see what else we have. Yeah, now I found it interesting that we had move forwards come through in the same breath as no entry. So again, it makes me feel like there's that hot and cold energy again. The stop starts, the, getting closer, the moving forwards, almost there, to then stop. Like no entry, blocking, no getting through this wall. Okay, we've got emotionally avoidant. Now again, you might resonate with that energy, that they are emotionally avoidant. Okay, they're being emotionally avoidant with you. But I feel it's not because they don't feel anything. This particular person I feel feels a lot. I actually feel like their feelings are so intense. Maybe they have a Scorpio moon or something, but their feelings are so intense that they appear like they have to detach, or that, they choose to detach because, of how burdensome it can feel when things aren't going well. So maybe that, they forcibly, detach themselves to make themselves feel better or more stable in some way, again, to find that peace. Okay, so I don't feel like it's a vindictive, and I don't feel that there's any vindictiveness coming through here. Okay, I do feel that there's some selfishness, as I said, but, I just feel like this person is, just very much focused on, what they want and what they want to get, really. But we also have Hermit, okay, which is that Virgo energy coming through again. And Hermit is, stays at home, is reclusive, introverted. And then Generator. Generator is, one of the profile types in human design. Okay, it's the workforce energy. It's, the needing to feel satisfied, of getting work done, moving, generating work, generating more energy into this. I don't know. There's something about, I don't know, maybe this was a work connection that you had. Or maybe there's a disparity. One of you is very much a generator. One of you might be a projector, perhaps. One of you has a lot of energy. One of you, I don't know, lacks in the same amount of energy. I don't know. And then we've got choices. Yeah, so I feel like your person is thinking about their choices. Okay, maybe their choices in love, but I feel like it's more about just like when it comes to you, like they're trying to think what the best idea is, okay, for this, because they know they want to be with you, or they know how strongly they feel for you. And I do get the sense that they do want something long lasting. They don't want to be back and forth. They don't want to be in and out, or going around in circles, or playing the game, dating multiple people, even if that's how they may come across. I feel like in their heart and their soul, they want something that makes them feel stable, that makes them feel like they can truly be themselves, that they can feel relaxed, and where they don't feel the fear. Okay, we've got the relationship to fear. So, and I feel like that's something that has been triggered here. Okay, like their fear, I feel like they just want to run away. They might be somebody, rather than fights, they flight. Okay, or freeze. Okay, I sense that maybe they fight when we've got that power energy here, but I don't know. To me, it feels like that everything that's come through, that there's someone that runs away from a problem and they don't sort of deal with it, head on, okay, when it needs to be, or, you know, when there's the opportunity to really hash everything out and to, you know, get past it. Again, nothing, you know, I'm not saying that's right or wrong. It's just the way that, you know, that they're dealing with things. Obviously, it's not healthy in the long term to constantly run. But then, you know, in other cases, I mean, it's literally the instinct, okay? It's not even something that we control consciously. It's something that just happens, okay? In our mammalian brain, we just, not the mammalian brain, the reptilian brain, we just go for it, okay? We feel the fear, we run, okay? Or we freeze, or we fight, okay? It's the instinct. It's what helped us survive, you know, during prehistoric times, or not prehistoric, wait. You know what I mean, the olden days, right? So yeah, I feel like maybe this person is quite splenic in that way. Like they, you know, get these gut instinct hits and they just move with them. They don't really have a rhyme or reason, or they don't intellectually like take it apart or think about it too much. They just go for it, okay? And again, that might be why they can come across a little bit harsh. And it is harsh. It is harsh at the end of the day to sort of not give you any answers, or to not, you know, be open with you. Maybe even about, you know, that being honest about the fact that they're trying to weigh up the options, or trying to feel like, you know, I want to make the right decision here. I just feel like they don't know what they want right now, but they know that they want peace. They know they want to move forwards. They know they want to have a successful and long-lasting relationship with you. They're just wondering whether this is actually going to be possible at this point. But certainly they care. They care in their heads. They care too much. Okay, that's what I'm picking up from them. So I really hope that this resonated with you, group 1. Please feel free to let me know in the comments below if it did. I always read your comments, and I love to know on, you know, an individual level how it resonates. And just know how much I appreciate all of you for your continued support, you know, for liking my videos, for commenting, for subscribing. It really does help me to be able to keep on keeping on with these lovely readings, which I love to do. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can book an email reading or a video reading. So totally up to you. The link is in the description box below. So I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day, my group 1s. Take good care. Okay, group number 2. Let's take a look at if your person still cares. What's coming through? And you are drawn to the group 2 with the blue lace agate. Okay, and this is giving me communication vibes, throat chakra energy. So we'll see. And just remember as well that whatever is coming through now, these are the current energies. You know, this is, you know, how they're currently feeling, or, you know, whether they currently care about you. This very well could change in an hour from now, in a week, in a month. So but maybe you don't want it to change, because the first card we have is romance. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Okay. Activated earth. Power planes, ley lines, trust where you're led. The 7 star sisters, birthing, creations, tapestry of life, expression, illumination, focus. Okay. I'm just noticing there's a lot of like speckles here. Like there's a lot of, I don't know if this is snow. Snow. So I don't know if you live in a snowy place. I know it'd be really specific, like a snowy place, or you've been on a snowy holiday with this person, being skiing or snowboarding or something, or Iceland just came through to me. Maybe this is something that you discussed previously. Yeah, or something about a lake as well, like lake and mountains. Wow, there's so much like location and imagery coming through here in these cards. So yeah, I don't know if this is something also that you did, like you traveled together a lot. Okay. But anyway, let's get into do they care. I just felt like I needed to get that out because it's unusual. I've not seen this much sort of like weather activation almost. So I just feel like that might have some kind of connection to your relationship, like specifically. But I'm also seeing a lot of earth energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So your person may resonate with those signs, or you may do in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North or South Node. Okay. I feel like with illumination, that something about their feelings for you has come to light. okay, that has illuminated. Now, this may have been illuminated around the last full moon. And, the last full moon was in Scorpio. And we had the lunar eclipse with it. It was incredibly intense. For me, anyway. But I'm a Scorpio moon, so maybe that's why it affected me the way that it did. But it was pretty powerful. Now, so that was a couple of weeks ago. So it might be for you, again, this is timeless. So whenever you were drawn to this is when it's meant for you. But you may have noticed something a couple of weeks ago that changed between the two of you. Now, it might be about the next full moon as well. I definitely feel like there's full moon energy coming through here. And so something about how they care about you has come to light. Something that they've had some realization, some kind of activation here. So, okay, to cut to the chase, I do feel, yes, they care about you, because I know that's what you ultimately came here to hear, whether or not they care. And I do feel that what's come through here, they care. Okay, so I don't want to leave you hanging on that. But I'm just unpicking some of the, the energies coming through here, and, how they care and what they think, what's going on here. So it feels like there's something really internalized here on a soul level where they want to connect with you. And almost like they're trusting this path, trust where you're led. Like they're trusting the process of what's happening with you. Okay. I feel like, this could be a brand new connection for some of you. This could be like a crush type of scenario. Okay. And I know that wouldn't resonate with all of the weather coming through, or maybe it does. Okay. But, some of you that, this is a lot of people I'm talking to, of course. So for some of you, you're going to be in relationships with these people, or in a situationship. Some of you, like I said, could be a crush or something. But yeah, because with romance, it just feels like there's something, kind of flirtatious coming through here. There's clearly an attraction. Okay. Or like they feel like Cupid has struck them. Like when they saw you, or they saw you for the first time, it's like, I feel like they were wowed. Okay, I feel like they were almost blown down with how, beautiful or handsome they saw you as. And I don't know, to me it feels like their focus and attention is on you. Okay, but I'm getting the sense that they're worrying about approaching you because of competition. Okay, or they feel like they've got some kind of competition. Now, this could be, competition in terms of, romantic offers. Like they feel like you've got a lot of other offers, and like, why would you be interested in them? But it may also be like when they see you that you're always with other people. Okay, it could be that you're with your friends, or this could be family members, or or even if you're working or something, it could be that you're really busy and you're not able to give them your time and focus. And I'm getting this wave of nausea now coming through. Okay, I don't know if that's my own nausea, but yeah, well, I actually feel like it makes them feel a bit sick. Like it makes them feel nauseous or anxious to approach you. So it's quite cute, because I feel like, they've got this shy side to them. Even if they don't come across like that, I do feel they've got a really shy side. And I just feel like they're struggling to be able to express themselves to you because of their shyness, because of, them being quite reserved. But I also, because I do feel like this person could be quite reserved. Maybe you see them as a bit of a lone wolf, or you see them, they're always on their own, perhaps. Okay, or they come across as very strong and powerful. Okay, let's see what else is coming through here about if your person still cares about you. Okay, so we've got the King of Coins reverse. Judgment. King of Cups. Two of Coins. King of Swords. Look at all of this masculine energy coming through here. Okay, yes, obviously, as you know, they do still care with what else has come through, but it's strange. We've got 3 masculines come through. We've got an air sign, possibly a water sign, and an earth sign. And then, 2 of Coins is like juggling. So, Now, it may even be your person is split into these three parts, okay? And it doesn't matter whether they're a divine masculine or feminine. It might be just that they're in their divine masculine energy, their yang energy. But yeah, because it's like emotionally, I see this disconnect. Physically, in terms of time and effort, I see a lack. But in terms of thoughts and communication, I see forward movement. Okay, with this King of Swords here. So I feel like your person is... it's giving me a bit of a creepy vibe, actually. Like they are intensely focused. Oh my God, yeah. Focused. They're intensely focused on you. Like they think about you. I just feel like there's a lurker energy coming through. Like they watch you. Like they like to observe you in the environment that they see you in. Now, this could be online as well through social media. But they definitely, have their eyes set on you. Okay, because even with, the eyebrows down, we tend to, have that laser focus when we're intent on one particular thing. But it doesn't feel very balanced. That's the thing. It's like in their head, they want this, but it's like their heart doesn't seem to be engaged. Okay, and again, it doesn't mean that they don't care just because King of Cups has come out reversed. But I do feel like they are pushing down their feelings. Okay, they're pushing down feelings and emotion right now. Because maybe that's because they don't know where you stand. Okay, or how you feel about them, if that's not something you've been open and expressed to them. Okay, whereas if you have been expressive with them about that, it just may be that they feel like they're not going to be able to give you what maybe you want in this moment. Okay, and yeah, it just feels like there's some kind of awakening coming through here as well with judgments. Like maybe they feel very judged. Maybe they feel like you'll judge them. Or maybe this is internalized judgment, like they're going to judge themselves if they approach you or something. But it does feel like, that there is an awakening and there's this activation. So I do feel like there's been a recent change in your situation with this person, or there's about to be, okay? Because something, here is activated, is illuminated. They have awareness, okay? Or there's awareness coming through. So maybe even this is somebody you've known for a while and, they haven't realized certain feelings for you. And that makes sense. Again, with romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. It's like, and literally when you think about Cupid, it strikes the arrow when you've seen it in cartoons, and it's like the person gets like big heart eyes for whoever they're looking at that moment, okay? And they fall in love with them. So I don't know, there's something maybe even like in the way you were dressing, or the way you put yourself together, or just again the environment that you were in, something triggered them to feel like they have these romantic feelings for you. Okay, so let's see what's coming through now with the fishbowl messages. Fishbowl messages for you and your person group 2. I'm protecting my heart. Oh my God. There we go. They are protecting their heart, so that's why. Okay, I feel like, deep down they're afraid of being hurt. They're afraid of being rejected, okay? So you must be somebody pretty damn special. I mean, of course you are group 2, regardless of what this person thinks or cares about you. You are special. But this person sees you as somebody, I don't know, maybe even unattainable. I need you here with me. Born leader. Yeah, again, born leader. That's come through a couple times, that energy of leading, being in charge. So I don't know whether this is that they see you as a born leader, okay, or maybe this is them, okay, maybe they're the born leader, but I don't know, it's like they're afraid to lead, to take the lead in this, to approach you or to reach out. But I need you here with me. Like they want to be more closely connected with you. They do want to be with you. Wow, group 2. I will reach out. Oh my God. Yay. Are you smiling? Are you smiling? I hope so. Okay, I will reach out. So they plan on reaching out to you. And I feel like, it's like they're trying to build up that confidence. And maybe this is them, again, working through their fears. Realizing that they feel triggered and trying to work out why they feel so triggered. And then learning how to push past, that feeling. Okay, we've got no. I mean, I don't know what that means in terms of, do they, I mean, we can see that they care. Just because no has come through doesn't mean that they don't care. Absolutely not. But if you had like a yes or no question, like as I was pulling these cards, or at any point through the reading you felt like a yes or no question popped into your head, then it could be that answer is no. Okay, because it could be that you asked, should I reach out to them? I was wondering, should I reach out to them? And then it would be a no, because they're going to reach out to you. Okay, or again, that might be one of their fears, that you're going to say no to them. So let's see, we've got impulsive, okay, nurture, cute. We've got masculine. Okay, yeah, we know we've had so much masculine energy coming through here. We've got explore, block, and then body. Wow. Okay, yeah. I mean, it might be that they take some kind of impulsive action towards you. Okay, so maybe they like reach out to you totally out of the blue, like you weren't expecting it. Okay, so yeah, just be prepared for that because yeah, I definitely feel like there's gonna be this new communication. Absolutely, I'll reach out. They're gonna reach out to you, and again, it might be kind of impulsively driven, but this might have something to do with the focus element and the impulsivity. Now, it might be that they're able to hyper focus. Okay, they're able to hyper focus on what they want. Again, that's what they're doing with you, but they struggle to divert their attention to other things. Okay, my low battery's going on. Okay, I get it. I'll hurry up. Anyway, we've got explore. Yeah, they want to explore things with you. They really, really do. Now, for some of you, it could be that they want to explore your body. Okay, I don't need to say much more on that. Okay, but that could also be about exploring these places, like I mentioned before in the very beginning, about the snow, or about these mountains and lakes, and going on some kind of journey or exploration, trek. I'm seeing here, like trekking together, maybe doing some physical activity together as well with body. Like maybe you met this person somewhere where you're exercising, which could be outdoors on a trek, or could be indoors in a gym or a pool or something. But yeah, there's a lot of exploring that this person wants to do, but also nurturing, which is really lovely energy to get through here. Like they want to nurture the connection, or I feel like they really want to, they want to spend the time nurturing the connection. They know that that's what they need to do. And again, this might be why they've been afraid or worried, because they know how much they want to give to this, okay, or how much they give to relationships. Like I don't feel like this person does things in a half-assed kind of way. I feel like when they give you their heart, they give it all. Okay, they're so open and enveloping in that respect once they make that decision. And I feel like they definitely got a lot of masculine energy within them. Regardless, I feel like they're somebody that likes to take action, that likes to be the initiator in things. So this may be about allowing them to initiate with you. And then we have block, and I feel like the block is coming through from their heart. I do feel like there's a heart chakra block coming through here within them. So, this is them needing to open up their heart, needing to forgive the past, or forgive themselves for past mistakes, and, to let go and to move forwards. Okay, because I feel like it's this block that has them stuck, okay, has them stuck in this cycle from the past. Whereas with you, group 2, I feel like you're going to be able to help unblock their hearts, okay, because they feel all of this sweetness here. I need you here with me, but I do feel at the moment it is more intellectualized, okay, it's more up in their heads than actually down in their heart at this moment. But again, that doesn't mean that that's not going to change. It's just they're protecting themselves at this moment. They have their guard up, but I do feel the more and more they get to know you, the more and more they begin to trust you, or trust you again if this is a reconcile or something. Then that's when I feel like their walls will start to come down, okay, and the nurturing element is going to come through more from them. So I really do hope that this resonated with you, group 2. Please feel free to let me know in the comments below if it did. I read every single one, and I love to know how it makes sense on an individual level for you guys. And just know how much I appreciate you, each and every one of you, for all of your support, your kind words, the likes on the video, that's the subscriptions. Thank you so much for subscribing, and for everybody that books readings with me as well. I appreciate you for trusting in me to bring you the guidance that you seek. So thank you all so much. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day, group 2. Take good care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 3, let's take a look at if your person still cares. So cares about you or cares about the connection. And just remember that feelings can and will change, okay? And this is a timeless reading. So, this is the current state of their level of care, but it doesn't mean that it's going to continue that way, okay? So, we've got friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. We've got forgiveness, purity, star family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Oh, I'm getting really, really goosebumpy here. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay, so without keeping you in any kind of suspense here, group 3, I definitely feel like they still care, okay? Or they do care, full stop. 100%, they care. Now, it may be at this time that they're caring about you more as a friend than as something romantic, but that might be something that you're asking, okay? It could be, are you asking about a friend and whether they still care about you? Okay, it could be. So, if that's the case, 100%, they do still care about you as a friend. Whereas if this is more of a romantic, it could be a family connection as well. Okay, but certainly if it's more on the romantic side of things, I do feel like they care, but it might be that they're in, maybe that you're in the friend zone, or they've, put you in the friend zone for the time being, because we do also have forgiveness here. So it may be that you've had some kind of falling out, or this, there's something that's happened where there was an apology needed, or there was forgiveness needed here. So maybe, they feel like they've forgiven you for something, or maybe that they want you to forgive them. Okay. And I just thought this is beautiful here as well. You're part of a team of souls. Star family. So it's like, they see you as family. Maybe you're that close, that you're that close that they see you as somebody, as like a family member, somebody that they'd want to protect, or somebody they'd want to care for, they do care for, like family. So like I said, this might be genuinely about family or friends rather than romance here. But certainly if this is about romance, I do feel like your person is actually asking for help, okay? I feel like they're either leaning on their own family, their friends, or, they're asking for some higher guidance about this, okay? They definitely care, okay? Because it's not like there's indifference coming through here. This element of, not giving a crap. There's definitely, they do care, okay? That's come through here. And they wouldn't be asking for advice if they didn't care. So it might be that, they're looking at asking for advice on how to forgive or how to apologize. Okay, maybe that, they're not sure how to approach you, how to say sorry. Yeah, so it might be, they've called in a family member. Maybe even a family member will approach you on their behalf. Okay, that could happen for some of you. Because it feels like over here with this rock bottom, like that they are not in the best of places right now. Like they feel like they're at rock bottom. But, with surrender to the alchemy of life, the alchemy is creation. So I feel like they are going through quite a creative phase in their life through this feeling of being, in the pits of despair, okay? But then also with purity, I think it's such a lovely energy to get through here. It's such a clean energy. Like, I don't know if this person is quite a young soul, or it's like their feelings for you are pretty pure, okay? I don't feel like there's anything untoward going on here. I feel like it's genuine, what's coming through. Okay, they have these genuine feelings of care, of love, absolutely. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So it may be that that's also what they're seeing here, that they'd rather try to be friends with you first, or even go back to friendship. So you can work on mending the bonds or creating the bonds of friendship. Because ultimately, to be in a relationship, you really have to like that person. Like with friends, we decide to be friends with people. We hang out with them. We choose to make time to spend with them because we enjoy them. We're not tied in through responsibility, through family responsibilities. We're not tied in with them financially, or you know, in terms of love, buying a house together, any of those things legally, there's, you know, there's no ties, you know, with friendships. Or, you know, I'm sure there might be in some friendships, but the majority, it all comes down to choice. I choose to be your friend, okay, because I want to be your friend, you want to be mine, and we choose to spend time together. So you have to be able to like each other to be friends in a relationship, because, you know, after the honeymoon phase wears off, after, you know, the physical attraction, I mean, it doesn't always dissipate. I've, you know, read and heard many people say that it actually gets stronger when you're with the right person. It can. But obviously, naturally, with age, you know, it can become less and less of a priority, the physical aspect of the relationship. But I feel like, you know, so regardless, when the, you know, that spark may dissipate or die out a little bit, then you need to have that basis of friendship where you actually get on, where you have similar interests, or you can, you know, you can talk to one another, you can hang out together, you know, you can enjoy spending time with them. 1 second, my low battery was coming on. Okay, there we go. So let's see what's coming through with the tarot now about whether your person cares. I mean, we can see that they care. Okay, but let's just get some more information about their level of care for you, group 3. What's coming through? Okay, so we have the 5 of Wands. The Queen of Swords. The 8 of Wands. Sorry, that was like nearly a hiccup then, but not quite. And the Star card. Okay, one more. And the 6 of Wands. Okay, a lot of fire energy coming through here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So your person may resonate with those signs. But we also have Aquarius here. Okay. So I sense that there's been some kind of conflict here. So I mean, that would make sense with the forgiveness energy that came through. Again, like the need to apologize for things being heated or something. But it definitely feels like there's been, yeah, some kind of argument. Or, I mean, if you haven't experienced an argument with this person directly, then it might be that this is something external that's going on. Okay, it could be that they're fighting with other people, fighting with family members, co-workers, or maybe their own friends. But sometimes this can represent competition as well. So, you know, if this person isn't really argumentative, or you know that they're not really going through any conflicts like that, then, you know, this might be something about fighting for your attention. So it may even be group 3 that they see you as receiving a lot of attention. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Swords here reversed. So this is your energy, like you cut them off, or you were very, very blunt or harsh with them. That could be how they see you. But now that this might be their energy as well. Okay, so somebody cut the other one off. Okay, was very cold, harsh, and cutthroat. I feel callous is coming through in terms of communication. And sometimes it might not even be that, you know, for instance, if this was you, it might be that you were just very straight to the point, but this person may be very, very sensitive, and maybe, you know, they struggle to take on criticism or perceived criticism, rather than it actually being something where, you know, someone was very harsh. But again, it might be like these can be harsh truths that come through. You know, sometimes I see this as character assassination. Okay, really going in on someone. So again, maybe that's how they see you or how you see them. But there's quick moving energy here with the 8 of Wands. So something is moving them very fast. Maybe they felt like this was moving too fast. Or again, that like, this is like saying things without a filter. Okay, it could be that they feel like they rushed when they spoke to you last time, or that you rushed. Okay, there's an impulsivity coming through here. But I do get the sense that there's healing coming through here. Like they feel like things are starting to heal between the two of you. So maybe the door is now open. Maybe they see the door as being open. Maybe you've opened it for them. Yeah. But also there's something about like wishing. So I actually sense that there's hope here. Like they have hope for the future, for the two of you. Again, whether this is a friendship or, you know, romantically, I definitely feel like they have hope for the two of you to work out in some way. But here with the 6 of Wands in reverse, you know, this is the feeling of failure. So I do feel they're worried about something failing with you, either failing again or, you know, just failing. to start with. So yeah, because I'm getting like this false start feeling coming through. Like they want to move forwards, they have the hope, but then they're worried. Okay, again, worried perhaps about competition, like that you have other options and that, you know, they're not going to be good enough in some way. So let's see what's coming through with the fishbowl messages now. We've got discipline, jealous, battle, traditional, detached, be honest, infidelity, false promises, nurture, no. Oh, what was that? Retrograde. This is definitely an interesting bunch. I need you here with me. Some of these messages are very similar to group twos. So if you're really drawn to group twos, you may want to watch that one as well. Okay, because some of these fishbowl messages have repeated here from the last reading. But I won't give away which ones. If you felt drawn to it, watch it. But obviously, if you didn't, no worries. Okay. Now, the word no, I don't feel like this is about their level of care, okay, about the question, do they care? And I don't feel like this is a no because of everything else that has come through here. But it might be if you had a yes or no question flying around in your head during the reading, then that could be the answer. But it could also be that they are afraid that you're going to say no to them, okay, or maybe that you've already said no to them in the past, okay, because we also have false promises here. So yeah, I don't know whether this is them not wanting to make false promises. Like they don't want to make false promises or, you know, do things that they can't stick to. Because it's interesting, we have discipline that's come through here as well. So, I mean, your person may be very disciplined. You know, they're very good at keeping their routines and, you know, focusing on delayed gratification. Okay, which is a positive thing, which is an overall positive trait to have if they've got that discipline, you know, to go for what it is that they want. They're willing to sacrifice, you know, certain feelings in the moment so they can achieve later on. Because that's what discipline really is. You know, it's doing something you don't really want to do, but you know you're going to benefit in the future. And so you keep on doing it. So, yeah, I don't know how that may resonate specifically for you. But maybe, again, that's why this is coming through, like with tradition as well. Like they, you know, want to do things in a traditional way, or maybe in their own, you know, what's traditional to them, not just sort of societal tradition. So within themselves, like it's traditional for them to be detached or to, you know, or to give false promises. Maybe that's something that they've done many times over, and it's something maybe they realize they need to change. I mean, we've got infidelity here as well. So maybe, again, this is something that they have experienced, okay? Or maybe something that you experienced together in this situationship here, or this relationship, whatever it may be for you. But I definitely feel like there's a sense of wanting to come back, okay? We've got retrograde, which is about going back over things, redoing, reviewing, and potentially restarting. So this could be that things start to pick up again between the two of you, and that they may want to go back and start again, okay? Retry this in some way. And we've got be honest. So, yeah, I feel like maybe that's what they want. They want to be more honest with you about where they're at, okay? Now, maybe this is about the battle element, and that makes sense. We had all of that sort of conflict energy coming through. So maybe they want to be more open and honest, but maybe them being open and honest will cause less arguments, okay, especially if they weren't being honest or they were making all of these false promises, okay? But then we also have jealous here. So, you know, this could be that they were jealous, or they are jealous of the attention that they perceive you're getting, okay? It doesn't mean that you actually are getting attention. It might just be all up in their head. But I wouldn't be surprised, group 3, because you're insanely amazing, so why wouldn't you be getting lots of attention, okay? But it's like, I don't know. I mean, obviously jealousy isn't a very healthy feeling, okay? I mean, jealousy can propel us into forward movement. We can use it to initiate us into something positive, but obviously it can border into, you know, unhealthy jealousy that becomes controlling and, you know, in the end can sometimes become abusive there. So obviously, if that's your situation, just, you know, stay as safe as you can, you know, protect yourself the best way, because, you know, especially with all this fighting energy coming through, you know, I hope this isn't that type of relationship for you and for them. But I think, you know, it's probably a little less low level than that. Okay, with jealous, it feels like there's, you know, maybe like niggling jealousies, or maybe that was, you know, some problems in the relationship or the connection that maybe neither of you really realize there's some kind of jealousy or competition. Okay. But I need you here with me. And then nurture. So I definitely feel like they miss you in some way. So yeah, if you haven't been speaking, they've missed you. They want you to be there with them. They want to connect with you. They want you to be by their side, okay? They want you to be there for support. I feel like they want you to go and do like the normal stuff, like the normal kind of routines, the things that they're disciplined in. They want you to just be there with them, you know? Like they just feel like there's a comfort with you. There's definitely something very sweet and comfortable, and that they just, yeah, they want to nurture that with you, okay? But at the moment, I do sense that there is that element of them being detached, okay? But it's like they've needed to detach themselves, especially with all of this heat that's come through. I think that that's quite a healthy attitude, actually, if that's the case, okay? If they have detached from the anger, or if you have detached from the anger and given yourselves some breathing room before you know, battle this out, but maybe battle it out more with words, but in a, you know, a softer way. There's something about, you know, needing more softness, maybe needing a bit more feminine energy coming through here, you know, to really put a dampener on any of the fire that's brewing, so you can, you know, talk about things in a rational and very honest way. So I truly hope that this resonates with you, my group threes. Feel free to let me know in the comments below if it did, because I read every single comment that you leave, and I appreciate you so, so much for doing that, and for liking the video, and for subscribing as well if you haven't already. You know, every little bit of support helps so much, and just know how much I appreciate you. And for everybody that, you know, books private readings with me as well. You know, thank you for entrusting, you know, in the guidance and the clarity that I bring you, or that I hope to bring you in the future if you haven't booked one yet. So if you would like to book one, the link to my website is in the description box below. Okay, so you can go onto the website, and I do email readings and video readings. So there's a couple of different choices for you to choose from. And so it would be an absolute pleasure to read for you. Okay, I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care, group 3.